I'm in one of those are we dating the same guy groups, and this past weekend a man was posted on here, and this girl's like, is anybody seeing him, because I've been seeing him and I really like him, whatever. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of comments, and at least 7, I counted, I got tired of counting because I was disgusted, at least 7 women in those comments were like, I've been sleeping with him with no protection.
Jeez.
Like, consistently. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? And they're not saying like we're in a relationship, we're dating, we're talking. No, they're just like, we've just been seeing each other, we've just been sleeping together. That's fine. That's not my thing. But if that's your thing, that's cool. But why are we not using protection? Why are we not using protection? And one of the girls is like, oh, he the type that won't do it if you make him use protection. Like, he won't do it at all.
Wow. When I tell you guys that these women are out here in the streets giving it up to every man who they cannot resist, who they find sexually attractive, especially women who don't have any type of reason, right? They have no strong sexual discipline. You know, there's a lot of talk about like, oh, men and sexual discipline. That's a real thing. That man in there, especially if he's out here creating a bunch of broken homes, does need to exercise discipline, but no one talks about how deep these women are out here in the streets, and they don't care. They do not fear the trauma. You would think the trauma would be enough. But if that's not enough, then you would at least think the possibility of you smashing a man raw, and he's for sure, for the ones that confess, 7 of them that they're hitting this dude raw, or they're allowing him to hit raw. You would think the possibility of a disease that you can't get rid of would put them in a state of fear, but no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Many of these chicks are out here giving it up. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Girl, then don't do it. What is wrong with y'all? What are we doing? I'm so serious. What are y'all doing? You need to get your rocks off. Cool, girl. Get it how you live. But at the very least, you guys, you can't be out here moving like this. All of y'all need to go get tested. Every single one of you. And to make it worse, the girl who posted the original post says she's going to keep seeing him. She's not going to stop. She's not done with him. None of that swayed her. I said, what's the point of us having this group if when y'all find out information about the man that you're seeing, you're not going to leave him? Why are we even here? What is the point? We might as well dismantle it. Well, y'all not listening no way.
This is exactly also why I think when I see a chick who comes and talks about some guy who things didn't work out with, or he was broke and she thought he was really attractive, I always just assume that he probably smashed. These women don't have a contrary value system that's working against their sexual nature. Most of them don't. What do I mean? They're not navigating life, the majority of them, based on like biblical principles. And I'm not saying the people in the church or people who have those principles are always on the right path, but could there be an opposing forces that you're at least trying to negotiate with so that you don't go out here and let any dude clap your cheeks? Most likely not. Most likely not. Let's read a few comments here, see what the people have to say. Top comment here says, unprotected. We got this person here acting surprised. Somebody responded back to her and said, literally, yes, it's so baffling to me. I'm in disbelief. Here's a woman who says, I clutched my chest. Okay, somebody else here says, is he employed? Probably not. Because no one has time to practice how to please a woman like a man who does not have a job, a man who's not building anything, a man who's not focused on anything else. He's going to be better in bed. It's not even going to be close. Women know this. Somebody else who says, raw in this economy. Here's somebody else who added, nah, it's spooky hours. Here's somebody else who says, he's definitely spreading something. And the chicks in those groups are definitely allowing him to spread that thing. Here's somebody else who added, these groups show me how desperate people are. It's sad. I don't get the point of those groups because I don't see those women actually leaving those men, right? If anything, they see that as social proof that that man is highly desirable. Another person who says, this is scary. This makes me not ever want to date. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take. We are definitely living in the largest number of single women who are not just sitting there waiting for their husbands. They're sitting there waiting for their husbands and letting every single dude who they want to get a taste before they lock down their supposed happily ever after, their supposed man. It's ludicrous. I haven't seen too many of this done the other way around, but recently I saw something that's pretty close. I saw a page that was called Don't Date Her ATL or something like that. And I think it was a response to someone who made a male version of that page. This seemed kind of funny. This says, let me see here. Have you guys check this out? The caption of the post here reads, let's see. I mean, some of these chicks you should just stay away just by looking. But it's a short list right now because it's a new page. But they'll post pictures of women in Atlanta who they're trying to warn other men not to date. Some of these chicks are just, I mean, why would you date the face tat? I mean, bro, come on now. What were you thinking? Women just seem a lot better at putting these pages together and all these groups. This is Don't Date Him Atlanta, where they're putting all these dudes on blast. I mean, there's a lot of them. And how much of this is actually true? You know, like if someone really pissed you off, you could probably just get on here and try to expose somebody. Then they have the taglines, Cash and Dash, Sinful Shepherd. I think man's probably a pastor or something. Stealth King. That's a wild caption. Confident Crook. This is kind of funny. Wanted. That's wild. I mean, I think the people over on the other side over here on the female page, they need to step their game up. For sure. Crazy times. Crazy times. Of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. Appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.